spent so long trying to fix what I felt, trying to understand every emotion, every fluctuation, every quiet ache that visited without warning, searching for reasons, searching for answers, searching for explanations, for a restlessness I could not name. The world said do more, my mind said think harder, my heart whispered I'm just tired. And exhaustion slowly dressed itself as strength. When peace finally found me, didn't arrive like a storm. No thunder, no breaking skies, no sudden dramatic form. It came like a breath I had forgotten, like silence soft and deep. When peace finally found me, my soul could finally sleep. I chased calm as if it were something distant, something earned, something conquered, something waiting at the end of effort. But peace is not a destination, it is a presence not created by control, but revealed by surrender. And surrender is rarely loud. It is a quiet release of the need to fight everything within, a gentle loosening of thoughts gripping too tightly, a soft acceptance that not every feeling requires resistance. When peace finally found me, the noise inside grew still. The tension I carried for years lost its silent will. Nothing outside had changed, yet everything felt new. When peace finally found me, I was no longer at war with you. Not every miracle is visible. Some transformation happen entirely within, where breathing changes first, where tension melts unnoticed, where the heart rediscovers its natural rhythm. Because sometimes salvation looks like stillness, sometimes healing looks like rest, sometimes grace looks like nothing dramatic at all. Just a soul no longer afraid of silence. Now the night feels different, not empty, not oppressive, not filled with anxious echoes, but spacious, calm, gentle. Thoughts move slower, breath moves deeper, the heart rests without pressure. And I realize peace was never hiding from me, I was hiding from peace. When peace finally found me, my fears began to fade. The battles I fought within myself lost the power they had made. No force, no struggle, no resistance, just mercy soft and true. When peace finally found me, I finally rested in you. And in this quiet stillness, I understand at last. Peace is not the absence of weight, it is the presence of God within it. When peace finally found me, I stayed. There's a kind of darkness that no light switch can undo. It lives behind the silence, in the quiet corners of the mind, where memories walk softly without asking for permission. Worries sit beside you like uninvited company. The night can be gentle, but it can also be honest. It strips away distraction, it removes the noise of the day. And suddenly you're left with every thought you tried to outrun, every fear you buried under routine, every question that never found an answer. I've stared at ceilings like they were holding secrets. I've counted hours instead of sleeping. I wrestle with shadows that only exist inside my chest, where peace feels distant, like something meant for other people. But somewhere in that stillness, when the world stops performing, there's a presence that feels closer than my own breathing. Not loud, not dramatic, just steady, like mercy sitting quietly beside me. There is peace in the dark, I can feel it in my soul. When the world falls apart, you are the one in control. There is calm in the night, when my fears leave their mark. Even here, even now, there is peace in the dark. Anxiety is strange, it doesn't always come with chaos. Sometimes it arrives in silence, soft, persistent, like a thought that refuses to sit down. Like a storm with no thunder, it tells me stories that sound like truth. What if you fail? What if you break? What if the worst thing you imagine is already on its way? And I've listened more times than I should admit. I believe the tension, I've carried the weight, I've let invisible fear, still visible joy. But your presence doesn't argue like my thoughts do. It doesn't negotiate with panic, it simply enters a room like quiet authority, like unshaken certainty. And suddenly the darkness doesn't feel like a threat, it feels like a shelter, like a space where I can breathe again, where I don't have to pretend to be stronger than I am. There is peace in the dark. I can feel it in my chest when my mind falls apart. Your presence gives me rest. There is calm in the night when my world feels so hard. Even here, even now, there is peace in the dark. I used to fear the night because it made me face myself. But now I see something different. The dark is where distractions die. The dark is where honesty breathes. The dark is where grace feels closest. Because you are not a God who only lives in brightness. You are not afraid of shadows. You are not absent when the lights go out. You are the keeper of stillness, the guardian of fragile hearts. So if my thoughts are heavy, stay. If my fears are loud, remain. If my peace feels more protected, because I'm learning something holy. Even the darkness belongs to you. Now I sit in this quiet, and it no longer feels empty. Silence no longer feels hostile. My breathing no longer feels rushed. There's a softness in the air that didn't exist before. Not because my problems vanished, not because life suddenly became easy, but because your presence has changed the atmosphere of my soul. In the same night that once amplified my fear, now cradles my thoughts like gentle hands, like heaven itself is whispering, rest, I'm still here. There is peace in the dark, deeper than my fears. There is calm in the night, stronger than my tears. There is rest for my soul when my world falls apart. Even here, even now, you are peace in the dark. Another day is fading, like a photograph in rain, and I'm still holding tensions I was never meant to keep. Tiny wars inside my thoughts, unfinished conversations, echoes of expectations pressing heavy on my chest. There's a tiredness that sleep alone has never learned to cure, the kind of weight that follows you no matter where you go. Smiles given out of habit, strength performed out of duty, while the soul sits quietly whispering, I can't carry this much more. So here I am again, in the honesty of nighttime, where the noise of life grows quiet and truth begins to breathe. No audience, no pretending, just a fragile heart and a God who listens without Lay it down tonight. Every burden, every fight, every worry, every fear you've been carrying through the years. Lay it down tonight. You don't have to make it right. Let your weary soul be free. Lay it down with me. I've carried things in silence nobody ever saw. Invisible pressures, invisible storms, the kind that don't leave bruises but still leave scars, the kind that slowly steal your breath while everything looks normal. There were prayers without language, tears without witnesses, battles fought behind calm faces. The world applauded for being strong, but strength can be exhausting when it never learns to rest. And courage can grow fragile when hope feels overstretched. Yet your presence meets me, not at my best moments, but at my breaking points. Not demanding explanations, not measuring performance, just steady, like mercy that already understands everything. Lay it down tonight. Every question, every cry, every ache you try to hide, every tear you keep inside. Lay it down tonight. In the stillness, in the light, there is healing you can't see. Lay it down with me. You were never designed to carry tomorrow in your hands. You were never created to solve every shadow alone. Even the strongest hearts need somewhere safe to fall. Even the bravest souls need permission to breathe. So release the tension, unclench the worry, loosen the grip of control, because peace was never born from holding tighter, but from surrender. Now the night feels different, softer, like something inside me has finally exhaled. The same problems still exist, the same world still waits, but the storm inside my chest has lost its authority. Because your presence doesn't always remove the battle, sometimes it removes the panic. And suddenly I remember what my fear tried to erase. I am held, I am seen, I am not walking through this life alone. Lay it down tonight, let your restless heart grow light. Every sorrow, every strain does not have to still remain. Lay it down tonight, let His mercy hold you tight. There is peace you cannot see. Lay it down and breathe. So I loosen every worry, like dust falling from my hands. Not because life is simple, but because I am not alone. Lay it down tonight. When my mind won't rest, my fear that appear. When the silence drowns, when my thoughts keep moving, like footsteps in an empty hallway that never seem to end. The body is tired, but the mind is wide awake, replaying moments, rewriting conversation, imagining future that haven't happened, as if fear were a prophet of certainty. There's a strange loneliness in sleepless hours, where the silence grows louder than the noise of the day, where distractions disappear and everything feels closer than it should. And I try to breathe slow, but tension answers first. I try to quiet the noise, but memory refuses. I try to pray, but even words feel restless tonight. When my mind won't rest, when my thoughts run wild, when the night feels heavy and I'm tired of trying, you stay close to me, patient and kind. When my mind won't rest, you quiet my mind. Anxiety has no shape, yet it fills a room. No voice, yet it speaks with authority. No hands, yet it grips the chest like certainty. It tells me stories of disaster, it paints pictures of collapse. It magnifies small concerns into towering conclusions, and exhaustion becomes a cycle without visible escape. But your presence enters softly, never competing with my chaos. Like calm that doesn't argue, like peace that doesn't force, like mercy that understands how fragile a weary heart can feel at night. You do not rush my breathing, you do not shame my fear, you do not demand perfection before offering comfort. You simply remain. When my mind won't rest, when my fears appear, when the silence trembles with echoes I hear, you stay close to me, steady and kind. When my mind won't rest, you quiet my mind. I used to believe peace was something I had to create, something I had to control, something earned through effort. But peace was never manufactured, it was always received, not from the absence of problems, but from the nearness of presence. Because even the loudest thoughts lose their dominance when a greater stillness fills the soul. Now the night feels wider, but not empty. The silence feels deeper, but not hostile. My breathing grows slower without being forced. The same mind that raced with tension begins to soften. The same thoughts that fought for control start to lose their urgency. Not because my world has changed, but because you are here, and suddenly rest no longer feels impossible. When my mind won't rest, when my strength is thin, When the weight of worry presses deep within, you stay close to me, faithful and kind. When my mind won't rest, you steady my mind. So I close my eyes slowly, not because my thoughts vanish, but because your peace remains. When my mind won't rest, you quiet my mind, quiet my mind. There are days when nothing, yet everything feels difficult. No disaster, no tragedy, no clear reason to explain why the chest feels tight and the soul feels tired. A quiet heaviness, subtle but persistent, like carrying something invisible that no one else can see. Smiles still happen, conversations still move. Life continues, it's a rhythm, but inside the heart feels slower than the world. And I wonder, how can something so silent feel so loud within me? When my heart feels heavy, when my spirit grows tired, when emotions weigh more than the strength I've acquired, you stay close to me, steady and kind. When my heart feels heavy, you lighten my mind. Some burdens are not dramatic, they do not scream, they do not break the surface of life. They accumulate quietly, unspoken worries, hidden disappointments, expectations unmade, fatigue disguised as normality. And slowly the emotional weight builds without announcement. Even joy feels distant, even rest feels incomplete. Even silence feels crowded with unnamed feelings. But you see what others cannot, you understand the language of a tired soul. You recognize the tremor of a heart learning to endure too much. When my heart feels heavy, when I don't understand why sadness appears without a reason or plan, you stay close to me, faithful and kind. When my heart feels has a story. Not every way has a cause. Sometimes the soul simply grows tired of carrying life. And grace is not only rescue, it is relief. Relief from pressure, relief from expectation, relief from the exhausting need to always be strong. Because healing is not always about fixing something broken. Sometimes it is about being gently held until the weight loosens on its own. Now the heaviness begins to soften, not erased, not denied, not forced away, but slowly dissolving in the presence of peace. Breathing becomes easier, thoughts become lighter. The heart regains its quiet rhythm, not because the world changed, but because you stay. When my heart feels heavy, when emotions descend, when strength feels fragile and patience feels thin, you stay close to me, calm and alive. When my heart feels heavy, you bring back my life. And I learn once more that not every battle is fought with force. Some are healed with stillness, with patience, with presence. When my heart feels heavy, you remain. The room is quiet, but my mind is not. It keeps replaying every word, every loss, every thought I tried to lock away. I sit in the dark with the weight of the day still clinging to my chest, like a coat I can't take off. Outside the window, the world has gone to sleep, but inside me, the noise keeps walking back and forth. I try to pray, but my throat feels tight, like the words are too tired to climb. So I breathe slow and I listen for something softer than fear. I've learned that anxiety doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it sounds like what if. Sometimes it sounds like not again. Sometimes it sounds like my own voice pretending to be wisdom, and I hate how real it feels. I hate how it steals a calm from my head. I hate how it turns the night into a battlefield where nobody sees me fighting. But in the middle of that restless quiet, there's a presence that doesn't compete with my chaos. It doesn't shout over me, it doesn't comes close, like mercy walking barefoot across a wooden floor, as if even heaven doesn't want to make noise and scare my fragile heart away. Be still, God is here, even when my thoughts won't rest, even when my eyes burn with tears. Be still, God is near, not to rush my healing, but to hold me while I'm here. Be still, God is here. There were seasons when faith felt easy, when worship rose like sunlight, when I could sing without remembering how much I was carrying. But life has a way of teaching you different kinds of faith. The kind that doesn't dance, the kind that simply stays, the kind that sits on the edge of the bed and says, Lord, I don't have strength tonight, but I don't wanna run. I've tried to be strong for everyone, I've tried to be the calm one, the dependable one, the one who smiles and says I'm fine. But fine is a thin blanket in a cold room, and sometimes I'm not fine. Sometimes I'm barely holding the pieces of myself together. Sometimes my heart feels like it's been wrung out, and the only thing left is quiet. And still you remain, not as an idea, not as a distant story, but as a steady nearness, like a hand on my shoulder in the dark, like warmth when the room is cold, like peace that doesn't argue with pain, but stands beside it and says, you don't have to carry this alone. Be still, God is here, even when the night feels long and the future isn't clear. Be still, God is near, not to shame my weakness, but to calm my deepest fear. Be still, God is here. I don't need thunder, I don't need a sign in the sky, I don't need loud religion, I need love that stays. I need mercy that doesn't flinch, I need a God who can sit in silence with me. And I leave when my heart starts trembling, I need the kind of presence that turns the dark into holy ground. So if my prayer tonight is only breathing, take it. If my worship tonight is only staying, receive it. If my faith tonight is small like a candle, shield it with your hands. Because I've learned something in these late hours, the strongest believers aren't always the loudest. Sometimes they're the ones who whisper, Lord, I'm still here. The world tells me peace is something I have to earn, something I have to control, something I have to chase down until I'm exhausted. But you teach me peace is a gift, a river, not a trophy, and it doesn't always come because my problems disappear. Sometimes it comes because you draw near, and the chaos loses its authority. I feel it now, not a sudden miracle, not fireworks, not a dramatic moment for people to applaud. Just a slow shift in my chest, a loosening, a breath that doesn't hurt as much, a quiet in my thoughts like snowfall on a loud street. And For the first time tonight, I remember I am not forgotten. I remember I am not abandoned. I remember my pain is not the end of my story, because you are here. Not above me, not far away, but close enough to hear the words I never said. Close enough to count the tears I tried to hide. Close enough to steady my shaking hands. Be still.